Hello, fabulous friends, fans, and superstars. Welcome to your horoscope for the week of November 5th, 2017. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing week it is. We've got an active sky. We've got a special sky. So let's start with what is most special this week. It is Uranus and Saturn. Since late last year, these two planets have been dancing in supreme harmony in a type of conversation that astrologers call a trine. Well, this is their third and last meeting while they are both in fire signs. So it is Saturn that is in the sign of Sagittarius, and it is Uranus that is in the sign of Aries. Now, these two planets are going to connect this way again next year, but they will both be in different signs. They'll be in earth signs by then. Very different blessings. This is very special right now. Uranus ultimately is about freeing us to be our most authentic self, to propel us into the future, a future of equality and a future of respect as well. So whether that's mutual respect among people or within ourselves. And this also has to do with being our authentic self in at least one area of life. All of us since the start of the decade have been going through some sort of metamorphosis in at least one area of life where we're being asked to express something honest, something that feels more like a higher calling. Well, now here comes Saturn bringing a boost, one of the final big boosts that Uranus is going to have while moving through the sign of Aries. And this is one that encourages us to actually take that step, to be our true self, to know what that is, and to live it more fully in at least one area of life, and to see the benefits of that last possibly for the rest of our lives. What happens now, whether it is the luck, whether it is opportunities that find us, whether it is new people that we meet, in some way they will impact our life positively for a very, very long time to come. As a collective, as I look at this, I feel like there's going to be some on a collective level. There's going to be some very encouraging news on the legal fronts, on the political front. This has to do with honesty at the end of the day, and it has to do with equality as well. And in those endeavors, we should find progress taking place and some inspiring steps taking place around the world. Also this week, we are going to have Venus change signs. Now, Venus is going to move into the sign of Scorpio, bringing an intensity to love, an intense desire to bond with another person. Now, this, of course, is the setup to the most romantic day of the year, which technically takes place next week. And of course, I'll be here to talk about it as we go along. But this to me is incredibly encouraging. Having Venus move into the sign of Scorpio says that we collectively have a desire to love more deeply, to have a love that is honest, that is true, that feels secure, even though nothing is secure in life, yet we want a love that has the potential to be a transformative experience, that has the potential to reach into us, into our soul, and have us be reborn in the best possible way. Now, that could be a lot to ask from love, but when love is at its best, it does grant that to us. This is going to be the desire now. This is going to be the drive now. We should notice, like, wherever Venus goes, so go some of the conversations around love, so go our conversations around beauty as well. Well, at least where it comes to matters of beauty, we can expect things to get a little bit more sultry. We should notice like collective examples of that, cultural examples of people getting particularly sexy on red carpets. At the same time, though, where it comes to matters of love, we should see collectively, we should be talking about the various types of love that there are, the shades that love can take, from the not so healthy kinds of love out there to the very transformational and authentic connections that people have with each other. So we should notice that we are talking more about that in the weeks to come. Also this week, Mercury is going to change signs and move into the sign of Sagittarius. So again, here we are talking about, because wherever Mercury goes, so goes what we're talking about, especially on a level of the media, what we're talking about. And here it is, we're talking about things like justice and legal matters and political matters, I know that we kind of always do, especially with Saturn having moved through for the better part of the last 3 years in this same part of the sky. We have been talking about it anyways, but this should be continued conversations in that regard and a continued desire to understand more deeply. And I think that this could be a very welcome energy, to have the desire to understand, to talk about things that sometimes are not so easy to talk about, like political views, like social justice issues. Not always easy to talk about, and yet with Mercury, it gets a little lighter enough so that we can have that conversation. Now, finally this week, the Sun will speak in harmony with Pluto. I'm so excited about this. Whenever the Sun speaks with Pluto, there is some kind of power move that takes place. All of us in at least one area of life are understanding that we have the power to create positive change in our life, and we're motivated to do so. And so this can grant us the will, the perspective, the dedication to actually see the process of change through. You know, as I like to say, and it's been said, there is no magic pill. There is a magic process. Well, when Pluto speaks to the Sun, we understand that that magic that we desire ultimately will come about through a process, and we dedicate ourselves to that very process and see it through so that the magic can occur. What I love about this week is, of course, what is so rare, what is so special, Uranus and Saturn. I love the luck. I love the luck that lasts. I love that we will be feeling that much more inspired to create positive changes in our life. Changes that allow us to express something honest, true, and kind. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful for it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, thumbs up. It means so much. You can get an insight into the week ahead. Get your week ahead video scope right now at astrofabulous.com or nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars. Superstars get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week, plus special horoscopes. All of that in the superstar space. Also, Jupiter specials, Saturn specials, those downloads are available in the shop on my website, nadiyashah.com, as is this necklace, only until November 11. Until November 11 only, and then this necklace will no longer be available. If I do jewelry again, I've done jewelry in the past, seems like every couple of years. I don't know if I'll do it next year, but if I do jewelry again, it'll be something totally different. I'll design something totally different. So this really is very limited availability and limited time, only until November 11. So please have a look at that also in the shop on my website, nadiyashah.com. Now, I am giving 10 of these away, or I have given 10 of them away, and the winners have been chosen. So thank you so much. Now, I don't have their addresses here, and so I can't say what city they're in. So all the winners who won this necklace, because I gave away 10, it's Swarovski crystals and silver. It's great quality. Like, I really wanted something that was going to last a very long time, and something that you would cherish for a very long time as well. Whether you wear it as jewelry, whether you put it on your altar, wherever it is that it reminds you that the universe is wise and loving, I wanted to be sure to create something that had that lasting power to it. So I hope that you absolutely love it. There is a discount available to superstars. You can check the newsletter. The superstars get their own newsletter. You can check that, but everybody out there has the ability to buy this. There are only 100 available, but I'm not sure at this point what the sales number is. I think we're like at the halfway point. We're at about 50 right now, but I don't have the exact number in front of me. So as I said, the people who won the necklace, they've been confirmed. They all responded, even though I don't have their addresses right in front of me. They all know that they've won. So I'm going to say their names, their first names. It might be the first name of somebody else who entered the draw, but unless you've already communicated with us, then you know. So if you've won, you know you've won, okay? So we have Jackie, Rose, Joe, Danielle, and Christy, Julie, Gwendolyn, Ani, Louise, Michelle. So those are the people who've won. Again, I wish I don't have it right now in front of me, their addresses, but I know that they have responded with their mailing addresses. So this necklace, the buying time, I deliberately chose to be in November because in December, Mercury goes retrograde. So if you know, like this is the time to buy gifts. If you want to buy gifts for yourself or for other people, do your shopping. And you can do that purchase now in early November before November 11. But the shipment themselves, they're going out through DHL, so there's a lot of security, a lot of certainty there, and they're expected to be received by people in mid-December. So, but everything involving the necklace will be done before Mercury retrograde, other than the delivery, the confirmation of the payments, the manufacturing, everything will be done before Mercury enters shadow. So this is the necklace. I hope you love it, and as I said, I hope you cherish it for a very long time to come. And I'm truly very grateful to all of you. Thank you to the hundreds of people who entered the draw, who wanted to win, who have expressed enthusiasm, not only for this necklace, but for what I do. I'm so very, very grateful for it. I'm grateful for all of it. And so yes, next week, the most romantic day of the year. I'm looking forward to talking about it then. And thank you again for watching. It'll be a great week. Enjoy.